Here is an example of creating the templates. We wanted to show you here that yes, you can go to configure and then you can go to templates and we can create those server profile templates just like we used to. So if I go here to templates and say create server profile template, that's going to bring up that profile template wizard just like before, right? So we go ahead and give it a name and then click next. And so you'll see the BIOS and boot and VMware, all that stuff that we showed you earlier. Here's management. So this is gaining access to the server. Then we have storage configuration. And actually, I think that was the one that we kind of wanted to bypass there. Step number 5 is the LAN and SAN connectivity policy. And then we're going to go ahead and assign this to a server. Again, you can assign to an existing server. You can assign this later. That's totally fine. Now, derived profiles. So if you have a server profile template, this is just like creating a service profile from template, right? That's all we're doing here. So if you have a template that you really like and you want to create a service profile or server profile out of it, you just simply go here to the ellipses and say derive profile. This is going to give you the options just like we used to have, where you're going to give it a name and how many of them do you want to create, right? So we can create multiple server profiles out of this template just like we used to. If you want to clone a profile, you're going to go to the same spot. You're going to click on the ellipses, clone it, right? If you want to delete a profile, you're going to go to the same place. You're going to click on the ellipses, select delete. If there is a template issue or something that you would modify inside of the template, here we're going to, again, click on the ellipses and select edit. Now, just like before, if you want to make modifications to a server profile, notice over here we're under server profiles. You can actually detach that from the template and make minor tweaks to the actual server profile instead of from the template. So just like before, if you needed to make small modifications to a derived profile, we can do this right here by selecting detach. Now, the next thing here is create a template from an unassociated profile. You can, if you want, right? So we can detach that and then create a profile out of, or a template, excuse me, out of that profile. So just going in reverse. We created a template and then a profile. Now we've created a profile and we're deriving a template out of it. Okay, groovy. So the next thing is just a couple of architecture, ooh, we're cool, Cisco slide here. Yeah, we're looking to scale out and support the infrastructure as a code via APIs that are coming from Intersight to the Fabric Interconnects. We're also, a couple of things here like HashiCorp Terraform service is native for the infrastructure as a code feature. We do have software development kits at the DevNet, and Ansible and other third-party utilities absolutely do have Intersight integration.